Okay, catching the tail end of it. I didn't want to bore people through the whole 9 minutes. This is the STP Valve Cleaner, the one you hang from the front of the hood. I'll get out and show you guys in a minute. I got 23 seconds left. I'm supposed to run it at a high idle for there you go, the reflection. I'm supposed to run it at a high idle, they say, for the whole 9 minutes. I seen a guy do one. He set it for 3,000 RPMs. I kept trying to get it set for that. I couldn't. I usually use this breaker bar here. Okay, there goes the timer now. So it should be done pumping into there. I should be good to let off the gas. I'm gonna keep it going a little longer though. All right, let me shut this off. Keep blowing a little bit through. I want to make sure it's all blown through, and then we're going to let it heat soak for a little while, and then I'm going to take it for a ride and come back and let you guys know how I made out. Well, basically you guys have seen a few videos out there on the STP Valve Cleaner. It's pretty good stuff. I haven't done anything to the Juke in a while. I haven't actually been driving it. I made a video a while back that said I changed my oil too much because I really don't drive it. I only drive it on the weekends. Well, the reason is because the psychology behind that is like 6 months goes by and you only put 1,000 miles on your car, or 4 months goes by when you're used to changing your oil like every 4 months, 3 to 4 months, because you're daily driving. It's like, see, there it is, the STP Pro Series. I've heard of people actually getting professional results out of this stuff. A guy did a video on YouTube and his valves were like totally clean. I've also, like, let me put the disclaimer, the warning out there. I've heard of people getting them too clean and where they've gotten too much carbon inside the pistons, and now they got carbon getting caught in the rings and stuff like that. So just be careful, follow the instructions. If you're like me, you'll try anything once. This might be for you. I'm at my wit's end. I don't feel like having the car tore apart. I know it's all gunked up. I'm at 93K on the clock. I've seen the inside of what direct injection engines look like after 50,000 miles, so I can only imagine. I had a catch cam put on at around 86,000 miles, or 85. So I've been using a catch cam for only like 10,000 miles now. The CVT fluid's been drained and filled several times. I run AMS oil. I am on a tune. I've said that before in other videos. I've completely transformed this car. She's a ripper though, man. I've been in some cars, you'd be surprised. I had a guy pull over the other day who was blown away that I kept up with his Camaro the way I did. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, the full on out supercharged Camaro, but like, there's no way this car should be like staying alongside it to 70, 80 miles an hour. I mean, that's when, you know, the power falls off a cliff with these things. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let this heat soak, and then I'll do like a little part 2 video, because I like to come back after 2 weeks and let people know how I'm doing. Oh yeah, I found out with the wastegate, the Turbo Smart, real quick. I'm gonna do another video on this. This nut's a little loose, but it doesn't matter because it's not gonna go anywhere. But I swapped that out for the Turbo Smart. The one that was in there, what was happening, as soon as the engine was to open up and we get a little vacuum, when we start getting air pressure in there, it would just leave the gate cracked half open. So I was running around. I was wondering why the car wouldn't keep pulling. Like, it will pull real hard to like 60 miles an hour, and then like once you get to like 70, 80, all of a sudden you're like, you know what I mean? It's still not pulling. That's why this car still pulls. It pulls hard now all the way to 100. So, which is a big improvement. It used to only pull hard till about 60, 70, and then, like I said, the power would just drop. But I mean, it was still there, but like, it's noticeable now. It's a noticeable change. I met up with a guy the other day. He's got his son's old Juke, And he's done some work on it, man. He's got this thing really running good. It's a 2013 Nismo. I don't know if it's an RS or what it is. I don't even know if they made an RS back then, but I know it's Nismo. It's got the, you know, the body kit. It's all white, but it's a little beat up. But I mean, the dude built a manifold for it. I mean, he went all out. This guy. But yeah, back to the STP Pro Series. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna come back in like a week or two and let everybody know like how I made out, if I notice any differences, if it's running any better, you know, the usual. But yeah, that wastegate controller, if I'd have just changed it out for a stock one though, truth be told, it would have probably made the same improvement. But I was running on a bad wastegate. Bottom line, now I have the Turbo Smart wastegate controller in, and the car just pulls a lot harder now, man. Now I've gotten a chance to drive it a few weekends, because like I said, I drive a work van during the week. I only drive the car on like Fridays, Saturdays, and that's it really, you know. And most of the time on a Saturday I don't even drive anywhere. But yeah, all right, I'll come back with a part 2 and let you guys know how I made out with the STP Pro Series. Take care.